Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my Super Bowl event for 2024. And today we've already had a fun podcast and played some Tekken 8 where I made a NFL player version of King, the fighter. But now it's time for our first piece of food during the event. And my wife has just made something awesome. She found the recipe online. They are called pizza bombs. Take a look at this. So what this is pastry dough. Well, actually I think it's a biscuit dough. All right, that is seasoned with Italian seasonings. And then inside of each dough is mozzarella cheese with turkey pepperonis. And then on top of each one, she sprinkled a little bit more Parmesan cheese. And then you bake them in the oven to get this awesome handheld treat. And then you dip them in marinara sauce, which I have right here, okay? So they're literally fresh out of the oven. As I went downstairs to get another beer for today's marathon event, the pizza bombs were just coming out. So now they're ready to try, and I can't wait to try them. So shout out to my wife, an amazing cook who's making food all day. We have 3 different things of food she's making today for this event. Okay, so let's try. So just to show you what they look like, I wanted to get some that actually had burst in the oven so you can actually see inside there. See that? So there's a pepperoni with some cheese peeking out. We bought the mozzarella that you can get in that clump. It's not like the shredded. It's the one that comes in like the big clump, but it was pre-sliced. All you do is just shove it inside the pastry dough, and you bake it like that, right? So let's give it a shot. First, I'm going to just taste it plain, and then I'm going to try it with the marinara sauce, and then I'll probably talk with you guys while I eat. All right? So here we go. So here's the first pizza bomb. I'm going to try to take a bite. Mmm. That is yummy. So because it's fresh out of the oven, the biscuit bread is still fluffy on the inside, but it has a little bit of a crunchy exterior, and the turkey pepperoni is delicious. Immediately, I got a burst of flavor from the pepperoni. And then the cheese is a perfect balance to that. I mean, pepperoni and cheese is classic pizza, right? Mmm. Nice and fluffy. OID says, so it's a Hot Pocket, essentially. It's better than a Hot Pocket because it's freshly made. It doesn't have to have a ton of preservatives or anything. There is butter on it, but it's not overly done. Like Hot Pockets are kind of gross. This is basically like a homemade version. So now, let's actually try it with marinara sauce. Mmm. That's seriously good with the marinara sauce. Yummy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. She nailed it. Because she easily could have put too much butter on it. And all you would have tasted is butter. I can taste butter, but only a faint amount on the outer ends. You can taste the pepperoni is like almost a star because it stands out with its flavor. And the mozzarella, she put just enough in there to kind of fill it, but not over amount, so it's not too much stretchy, greasy cheese. And what I really like is the seasoning. You could taste oregano. I don't know what she had. We might have had like a mix, like an Italian mix of seasonings that she put on here. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her later what she actually put on them. But it has good flavor to it because of that. I really like these. Shout out to Play-Doh. Play-Doh just gifted a membership. It went to the one and only. Congrats to the one and only. Thank you very much, Play-Doh, for the gifted membership. Yeah, this is super good. So I would say, if you're looking to do something quick in the oven, and I didn't think it took that long. It was very easy to cook, not a long time. This is a good finger food. You know, I'm simulating kind of Super Bowl here, but for anything, for any event, I would say that these are pretty good as a snack. Why buy crappy Totino's pizza rolls when you can make authentic, tasty stuff at home that's way better, right? So now I'm going to take this one that I didn't bite into yet, and I'm going to dip that into the marinara to start. Okay, the first bite will be covered in marinara sauce. See that? Wow, it's good. It tastes like a bite of homemade pizza. It really does. That is super duper good. Mmm. Pepperoni. Wow. No, what I really like about this is that the dough is still fluffy. When you eat a Hot Pocket, that dough is just crunchy and hard because it's been frozen for so long. Because this is fresh, it is super duper fluffy and good. Mmm. That is delicious. No, the marinara was store-bought. My wife's been doing a lot of cooking today, so she didn't make the marinara from scratch. It's just a store-bought jar of marinara from the grocery store. For fairness purposes here, she wasn't going to be making a whole homemade marinara sauce just for today. Okay. So I received a very generous $40 tip. Happy Super Bowl Marathon. I appreciate the content recently, especially your throwback reacts. Cheers for a great stream today. Thank you so much. An anonymous $40 tip. So let's do the $30 animation. Here we go. Which we rarely do, actually. We rarely do the 30. Thank you so very much. I'm glad to hear you've been enjoying all the stuff I've been doing recently. You know, the throwback channel, I really enjoy doing. It's a lot of work to put together that stuff. It's, you know, uploading, throwing it through multiple levels of editing and upscaling, uploading again, creating a thumbnail, watching it back live to make sure you know what content is in that video, and then titling each one. It's a ton of effort. And the channel, I'll be honest, doesn't make money. It does, you know, it makes $1 a day. But it's more a labor of love. People wanted to see those playthroughs on the DSP Throwback channel that have been missing forever. Red Dead has been gone for like 5-6 years. Final Fantasy 13 has been gone for like 7 or something crazy like that. And people really love those playthroughs. You know, they're ones original playthroughs, day one playthroughs from back in the day. It's kind of a bygone era. So I'm happy that people are liking it. I will say this, when I stream on the Throwback channel, it does well. The problem is I can't just be streaming there all the time because that takes away from me doing content on my regular channel. So I got to find that happy balance right now. But I'm loving it. Okay, let's continue. I wish that the camera would pick this up better. It oversaturates. Because look, I hold it here, you can see it nice. See how good it looks here? But as soon as I get closer, the ring light, it oversaturates. And now you can't see it at all. Well, I guess you can now. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Red Bandit, for a super chat. I'll read that in a second. But first, I gotta have more pizza bites. Or, excuse me, pizza bombs. Mmm. Delicious. Mm-hmm. No Super Real Vibes remind me I'm gonna get a Firehouse Sub pizza. A pizza sub for dinner. I never had their pizza sub. I wonder what that's like. So Red Bandit did a super chat. He says, Big Swift Bowl Marathon. Good afternoon. Who gives a shit about that? Seriously, the only people who care about Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl are the pop culture people who don't care about the Super Bowl, right? People who are into football don't give a shit about Taylor Swift. That is totally not the same demographic there, right? The Swifties. Oh, God, the Swifties. The Swiffers. Just call them the Swiffers. They clean the floor with their faces. The Swiffers. There you go. Whoa. Mmm. Mmm. Really liking this. The food is delicious. Swifty. Swifty sounds like that, like a nickname for a street criminal. Oh, good old Swifty. He always picks the pockets nicely or something, right? Right? Swifties. Oh, yeah, I'm proud to be a Swifty. Yeah, because you're stupid. I got one more to go. These are so good, I'm finishing them. Yummy, yummy. I tell you guys how happy I am. I'm a lucky man to have a wife who's a great cook like this. And she can make stuff all day. This is only one of 3 things I'm eating today. These are super good. I feel we're going to have leftovers, too. Okay, last one. Then we can move on to more gaming. Pizza bomb going down. No, when my wife is cooking, I stay away. She doesn't want me anywhere near her. She knows what she's doing. She doesn't need my help. She doesn't want me to screw anything up. I'm serious. There have been times I've tried to help her. She's like, get out of the kitchen. So there you go. Very simple. Biscuit dough that you can buy at the store. Pre-made. Fresh mozzarella. Little bit of butter. We had turkey pepperoni in that. And Italian seasoning. And a little bit of a sprinkle of Parmesan on top. That was superb. Well, pizza bombs are a success. 2 thumbs up from me for homemade pizza bombs from my wife. I'll be back later with more food. But for now, I got to get back to gaming and drinking, so see you then.